Well, all right. So this has certainly been a fun one, and holy shit, we have a Marine arriving. Awesome. So for those who haven't really kept abreast of some of the happenings that have taken place over the last couple weeks, first, if you look at the title of last week's episode, the Navy decided to relieve a captain of an aircraft carrier from command because, well, he kind of was right but was kind of wrong, so kind of made himself a sacrificial lamb. But in the last couple days, there has been a cherry on top to that saga. Take a wild guess who conveniently resigned the other day. Moody.
It was the...
It's a trap.
Yes,
The SecNav.
Yeah, the SecNav. He also resigned for calling the captain stupid, right?
Because of his... Not just that. That was like the straw that broke the camel's back, but it was the overall reaction and handling, and then the criticism he got for he himself then going out to actually inspect the ship and the conditions and everything after firing the captain, that, yeah, he resigned.
But also got to put this in more perspective too, in light of this administration. It's the acting SecNav.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's almost to the point where you actually want somebody who actually served in the Navy as SecNav.
You know what? No, there have been good SecNavs who did not serve previously. Granted, that kind of stopped in the 70s.
You know who I would love to see as SecNav?
Don't say Greenert. Don't say Greenert.
Not even Greener. Not even Greener. You're gonna have your mind blown when I tell you who this is. Okay, think Super Bowl winning quarterback.
To be fair, however, I mean Modley did serve.
No, we don't need to stop back doing it.
Paul Reap, thank you for the $2 super chat. So, who were you thinking specifically there, you wished?
Hail Mary passes. I want you to say the name.
Doesn't really narrow it down.
Thank you.
No.
The motherfucker does not need to be SecNav.
The dude would make an awesome SecNav because have you seen his business
Why?
since he got... Do what?
Okay, here's the thing. Part of the problem with the modern military right now is the fact that you have too many people in decision-making positions that are trying to run it like a business for profit. The military itself is not a business.
It's not, and I agree with you there. Sabak knows this. Sabak has said this in many an interview, is where we go wrong is when we try to run the military like a business.
Yeah, so why are you using his business performance as a justification of him being fitting for the job of SecNav?
Not just that, he was a former naval officer.
And how many of those are fucking retarded? You're remembering, every shop that I went into had all have shared the same poster.
Modley was a naval officer.
Taking a GED and fixing what a college degree just fucked up. That is the mantra of naval aviation.
True. That is true, and I give you that. Okay? Because we had that very picture in my shop, and 90% of us had GEDs, so, yeah.
Now, granted, at the same time, I know it is a bit hypocritical, it is a bit of a pot calling the kettle black when I do it, but listen, motherfuckers, I joined the Navy without the degree. I actually worked.
That's the only advantage in that statement you have. You were in the Navy before you became qualified to become an officer.
Yeah, but it's still...
not knocking on Schrodinger, but he accepted the stupidity role when he became an officer.
Yeah, well, there were a few officers that I worked for that broke the mold, and that I would actually consider for that sort of level position because they're not complete ignorant jackasses. One was my QAO when I was on the kitty. Another was actually our assistant Divo, who was our warrant officer. Surprising, huh?
To be fair, you have to have a college degree to become a warrant.
Yeah,
You
but
just got to explore the extremes of your field very well.
well, you have to be a chief as well beforehand, at least in eligible for chief in the Navy.
Well, when I was in, you had to be a chief to become a warrant.
Yeah.
To even be considered to be a chief. And you had to be a chief for a year.
Yeah, so that's where there are certain criteria that have to be met. Simply being buddy-buddy with the administration, and no. There has been a massive issue with a lack of competence at these positions.
Yep.
Oh, and by the way, Main Gun, if you've been trying to chime in, yeah, you are currently muted, so you will have to fix that yourself, unfortunately. But, but with everything else going on lately, who else watched the doubleheader yesterday on Modern Day Debates?
Oh, I know of it, but no, I didn't watch it.
Because I may or may not be part of a stream tomorrow with, in my opinion, the only shining part of that wonderful cavalcade of dumb fuckery from yesterday. For those who don't know, we have a wonderfully intelligent person who's starting to dip her toe into flat Earth and young Earth creationism as opposed to just simply evolution. If you check out Twitter for the Gutsick Gibbon, Erica has been on Modern Day Debates a handful of times now. She has debated Kent Hovind, kicked his ass. She has debated G-Man, laughed and enjoyed herself while again kicking his ass. But recently, she was part of a tag team match where her and Mark versus two dipshit flat earthers, young earthers, creationists. Austin and, yep, good old Natalie Thompson. So it's been floated out there for Erica to have pretty much a welcome to the party type of hangout with a few of us that might be taking place tomorrow. When more details are actually known and available, you'll probably end up seeing something about it on Twitter. And for those who were, for some reason, not paying attention to the iNetwork, right before this, literally right before this stream, I was on there with the shills over there, and oh boy,
Yeah, that was a good one.
there was a lot of stupid there.
It was still-
Hey, wait a minute. ML2, did I just take your super chat cherry? That'd be kind of creepy. Kind of awesome, but a little bit creepy too. I kind of like it. Oh, well, yep. That is confirmation. And so, Pectard, although I did talk about ham in general, I did prove my point with location. You know what, Factard? If you are talking about that, the Great Bacon debate, oh, that was something else from this past week that phenomenal. If anyone out there missed that, what is wrong with you? Oh, come on, Fred. Like you knew any different? But yeah, so did you guys see that one? The Great Bacon debate? Is Canadian bacon actually bacon? Or is it just fancy ham?
It's fancy ham.
What do we...
Why do you think so many people eat that with pineapple on their pizza?
Oh, this is the
Which
live.
is a disgrace, by the way.
I heard about that. You can watch the Apollo 13 mission live.
Oh, that's right, because they're doing the entire thing still.
Dreamception. I just posted the link there for everybody in the live chat. So
Nice.
Yeah. And yes, NANA has it right. Canadian bacon is too lean to be bacon. Therefore, it's just ham. And speaking of and speaking of ham, I began the stream tonight with munching on some honey baked ham that was then smoked for a good half hour afterwards. Oh,
Nice.
the outer crust, and yes, it was an actual crust to the outside of it. Oh, so fucking good.
That's good to hear.
There's I and Hate You come into play there, Jared.
Oh, and not to mention the wonderfully decadent scalloped potatoes that went along with it, and a couple other sautéed greens. And just to cap it off, it went a little bit light, but still freshly crisp. What the hell? No, it was to wash it all down, Angry Orchard hard cidered, crisp apple.
Well, this can't be good. Someone has created RGB face masks now.
Of course.
Why wouldn't they?
Just what you need to be wearing while you're out in public.
Now, here's the question. Is it just the 3 colors, or is it actually digitized and you can actually have it do and say weird things?
Give me 1 second here and I'll present. Oh, nope, not that. There it is. Coming right up. And... okay, there we go.
Oh, they're powered. It was a matter of time, people.
Well, they had like an animated mouth on it, sort of like Dead Mouse.
That would be fun.
That would actually be awesome.
This is for your nighttime social distancing parties.
Social distancing parties.
Wait a minute. How would that work? How well would that work if we were under a bridge in Germany listening to Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas?
I don't know.
My mother-in-law has been watching those damn Christmas shows all month.
Oh, come on. I am not the only one who has seen that video. There was a cyber goth dance party video that was then dubbed over with Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas, and it was matched up amazingly.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
No, sorry. An article I'm reading. NASA wants to turn the moon into a telescope that looks like the Death Star.
Are
No
you
problem
reading
with
The
this.
Onion again?
No, this is actually from Unilad.
Oh, even better.
That's
You know,
funny.
if that's true, at least you could shut the flat earthers the fuck up.
No. No, it won't. The only... No, I can't say the only way to shut him up because I promised to behave.
I did.
Hey, Icarus, glad to see you back.
Jared, I found it.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Yes!
Cyber Goth Christmas Party. Oh, no.
Yes. Yes. That is the one. Now,
Must watch. There you go, everybody.
yes. Now imagine that with those illuminated face masks.
That would work.
So, since I haven't really slept at all since yesterday, I jumped into this thread of Steve's.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
As you can see, I had a lot of reading to catch up on.
Is this the one where they pretty much made Steve cry because of the stupidity?
I don't know, but probably.
Wait a second. Steve can actually
Holy
cry.
crap. Oh, and speaking of Steve, he's actually going live in about an hour for Rum and Coke.
So
I saw
he
that.
then basically takes like this tweet here
Mm-hmm.
and posts it, which got me into reading the thread.
Mm-hmm.
To which I said, after reading it, so what these two are saying is that they do not want to argue the points to gain knowledge about epistemology, but let's change to the meanings because reasons. Am I correct on this interpretation?
Yeah.
More than likely.
Fun fact, what kind of picture substitute with regular ham and no one ever noticed. See? Telling you. Fancy ham. But what else has everyone been up to this week since it's been wonderfully insanely busy on my end?
I'm now required to wear a mask at work.
Oh, they've gone to that level with you too?
Yeah, well, here's the thing, is right now we got the, the single-use masks that we have to stretch out throughout the day. So while I'm in the back doing the bookkeeping and stuff, I don't have to wear it.
So what?
But all the people up front have to wear it.
Well,
and I have
yeah.
to wear it when I go up front.
Ugh. Now they're the disposable single-use type.
Yes, they're the kind that if you walked into a doctor's office, they would take them off if they leave the OR, and grab another one when they come back in.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
Yeah, I was actually given a few cloth versions of that are washable to cycle through.
We're getting those Monday, I believe.
I really don't like them because they here's my problem with them. They don't have the actual adjustability to properly seal across the top of the nose. So no matter what, I end up getting a wonderful fogging issue on my glasses.
No, here, Jared, I got your problem. Here, give me a second. Presenting now.
Hey, I saw them at Walmart yesterday.
I would do that just for the shits and kicks of it.
I'm actually trying to find one of these, Jared.
We'll stop sharing.
I don't know, but I was talking with a buddy of mine from my old job.
Oh, you're trying to find the old M2U.
Yeah.
When he ordered this there, he went into the Army Navy store and bought 3 of those gas masks and 9 canisters for $250. And instead of using
that'd be worth the investment.
because
I would just wear it while I'm driving too, just to freak everybody out.
He said everybody gets out of his way when they see him wearing that. He's been pulled over twice by DPDs.
Wait, no. It would be better if I wasn't wearing one and my wife was while driving.
Wait, gas mask on. Would that be Mop 2 or 3?
2, I think.
Because I know 0, you know where it is. 1, you have the holster on your person.
I think it's once you get to 3, you have the uniform one, but no mask yet.
Ah. Maybe we get full mop suits and just go around in level 4 gear and and freak people out that way.
Well, I was seriously walking through Walmart yesterday and saw somebody in almost a full hazmat suit, short of their own rebreathable oxygen system.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Wow.
Gloves, face mask, over the gas mask.
Well,
Yeah.
well, last not during this past week, but the weekend before, went out shopping with the wife, and we were in a Walmart just grabbing a few things, and we hear this ruckus going on, and apparently some people were getting pissed because they were being told back off. And it got to the point where they had a couple cops at the doors helping with security. They had to go over and escort a couple of the offending parties out of the store because they wouldn't shut up. And they wouldn't behave themselves.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one of those... It's fucking Walmart, people.
Yeah.
You know you're not there for the high-end service or top choice selection. You're there because it's fucking cheap.
Mm-hmm. My wife and I went in to pick up my medicine last week, and dadgum.
Here, this sums it up.
We're in the pharmacy. We can hear 3 aisles back, one woman yelling, "There's not a stick of toilet paper in this town." I'm like, it's a small town. People have resorted to using their hands. That's how backwards we are. Get used to it.
No. You just have to pull the Reg rhetoric and just attach a hose to the end of the faucet in your tub. That'll work.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, what do they call those? What do they call those bowls overseas?
No, it's not a bowl. It is a specially adapted pseudo toilet that's meant for number 1, not number 2, you jackasses. And it's a bidet.
Yeah.
The hell?
She's taking her pants off.
Where? You got to tell me twice not to log into this.
No, we're not going to tell you anything.
No, you'll have to go back and watch the stream for this one. Because she's got some talented feet.
And good balance.
Well, she is a gymnast.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Okay, explains a lot. Doesn't explain why the fuck she's doing this, but...
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Simone Biles. That explained. But, wow. But anyways, let's see what this the tech had to show. The spread of COVID-19 is based on 2 factors: how dense the population is, and how dense the population is. Yes, I saw this a few days ago, and it is so freaking true. Because, seriously, wash your dirty fucking dick skinners. Equivocation fallacy? Okay, Icarus. Okay. You're gonna have... wow. Just, wow. Actually, you know what I forgot to do? I'm a bad person. I forgot to do something. So I'm gonna go remedy that right now.
Uh-oh.
Because...
Kitty.
going
Is
to.
there somebody that should be in the panel right now that's not?
Well, there's a couple people that I normally give a little bit of special treatment to by sending them the link directly. And I was a bad boy. I forgot to.
Well, you were on the shows. You did
Oops.
deal with quite a bit of stupid.
True. This is true.
That's no excuse to forget the link to our Coast Guard friends.
Are you sure that was the only one, though?
Well, no, I'm pretty sure you forgot carrots too, but that's the point.
Oh my god, I'm just seeing the tweet from Furball from an hour ago.
Oh, the pups.
When the line between play and murder gets blurry. Yeah, Snowball is loving being with the younger husky. And is being put in her place pretty damn effectively, too.
Here we go.
Good.
I got it. I hope this doesn't get you demonetized for violence there, Jared.
No.
See, main gun, thank you. I thought so. Mop 2, you have everything, but you're wearing the mask. Mop 3, same as 2, but zipped up with the booties. 4 is mask, hood, everything. See, I knew there was a progression, and it started with the mask.
Oh, look at them play.
Look at the fluff balls. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I got you. Oh, get me. Get me now. Nope. My turn. I get you.
And restart.
It's like my kitties. I got a kitten who plays with a 3-year-old, and size difference is ridiculous.
Oh, give it a few months though, it'll be less so.
Oh, I know, but it's still cute watching my 8-month-old kitten here try to wrestle the big kitty.
B-ball for life made a video putting on full mop gear. Nice.
Thank you.
Oh, those damn squirrels. Apparently they've gotten a hold of his Twitter, too. So I'm late, and I know y'all talked about it. I read today the captain of the... Ooh! That was something that I did not see in the reporting.
The CNO had said something about like possibly restating him after an investigation. So
That's Rick's balls.
So now that the acting SecNav is gone, the CNO has basically got his job. So
Yeah. Well, and interesting thing with that is I think the biggest thing that is going to work in his favor is if he is able to state and show how he had at least a full conversation with Flag before he sent that message traffic. Because the whole thing that Moby got him on was the whole, oh, you jumped your chain of command. Where's the admiral on here? Where's your direct admiral above you? And that was my whole thing of, those motherfuckers talked about it long before he drafted that message. So if that really was the sticking point for taking him out of command because of that one thing, it's going to fail on investigation and he'll be reinstated. I already went through the proper channels, but when ignored, yeah. You know, and that From people I know who are still active and actually out in the region, out in the Western Pacific, that's what I've heard from them too, is that the rationale behind it was before that message traffic was drafted, the captain and the XO both were trying to get answers on what needed to be done, what could be done, and what should be done before it became a problem. And there was nothing. There was no response. There was nothing proactive being done.
Ooh, I like that screen.
Oh, NANA. NANA has a Tyvek suit, heavy duty, the gloves, boots, and a 2-chamber respirator. Should I try grocery shopping wearing that? Now,
Yes.
I know the area he lives in. It's not just a yes. It's a fucking do it and record people's reactions.
Oh.
Wear the GoPro inside the suit.
Yes. Yes.
No, you should run into a store in full gear and say, "Did you see where that patient went?"
That's a good way to get in the cuffs.
I'm going to start panic.
That's about like walking into a movie theater and yelling fire.
Yeah.
Wait, I think I had one of those.
Wait, one of what?
There. Oh, there you go, Jared.
Hey, Bubble Boy.
Well, you're heading to work.
Uh,
You know, I don't. Well, I know I've never seen anything like this with COVID. And I mean, it's. We got the phone call notification today that the governor has canceled school for the rest of the school year, meaning that after semester 3 is completed online, there's no semester 4. So the 2020 seniors get to graduate, but they don't know when their graduation is going to be without having completed semester 4.
Okay, Burns, that is a good one.
I thought you'd like it.
Okay, so you wish, because I know you can't see it, Corona Beer changes their name to avoid association with the coronavirus outbreak. They are now known as Ebola Extra.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Jared, I am going to make it that much better.
Oh?
Uh,
Oh! Oh, wow.
Oh, there, I found it. There you go.
Nice. See, this is why I sometimes get in trouble with people, because shit like this, and I fucking laugh. No,
Oh, here.
you know what? I like the character. I don't like the beer choice.
That's a good one, though.
what was the
What beer?
choice?
I didn't see any beer. Looked like Bud Light to me, not beer.
Nice. Oh, yeah. See, that's exactly the point. Wow. Oh, okay. Hang on, guys. From Marty Moose in the live chat. I have 4 2-chamber respirators, but I'm scared to wear it, looking like Darth Vader. Since I won't wear one, I shipped one to my dad, and he refuses to wear it. I tried to sell one on eBay, and they removed my listing. eBay said I was price gouging. It's a fucking auction listing. I'm not asking for a high price.
If you're asking for anything over $5 on eBay these days, it is literally too much.
Yep.
That's about right there, Burns.
I believe it. Although, would you rather be in the yellow or the camo? I'd go with the camo just to mess with people even more.
Oh, Linus, this is great.
Oh, what'd you find this time?
Look at the screen.
Oh, this one? Yeah.
Oh,
Wow. Wow. See, no chill whatsoever in some of these memes. This just shows how brutal some people can be, and it's still fucking hilarious.
yeah, this is my favorite go-to when people are buying Corona at work.
Yeah, the Lyme disease. Yeah. Oh god, they put The Witcher in there.
My time has come.
Yeah, I think that was the very first one that I saw, The Cure. Wow. Wow. Yeah, that one's in poor taste. Come on, Heath Ledger deserves better. People want them, and eBay won't let me sell them. Is eBay really helping? I could see pulling a listing with a buy it now. Yeah, see. Uh-oh.
Who remembers the song to this one?
BPA beep. No, I don't know it at all. Nope. Pen pineapple, apple pen. Sorry, I saw so much of that type of shit when I was in Japan that it still comes across my feed.
Oh, this is funny.
Me, a millennial who's seen West Nile virus, swine flu, bird flu, and Ebola come and go in no time. The media, oh my god! You know what? You
That's pretty accurate.
You don't have to be a millennial, though.
No.
Killed by alcohol and temperatures above 57 degrees. I don't. Okay then.
And that's a good movie.
You know what though? Can you blame him?
Oh no!
Wow.
Nice.
Now, can someone translate the?
Oh no, smudge.
Damn. Let's see what we. I did collect my first unemployment check in my life this week. Yeah, and actually, interestingly enough, I've already got notification of getting the stimulus deposit.
Yeah, I just saw the news. They started delivering them out today.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was the first one's posted today, but I got the notification for mine while I was having dinner.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
Timing's.
I'm waiting to hear
Gotta
all
fit all that
mine.
toilet paper somehow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Hang on, where is it? There you go.
Nice. And now, hang on. Go back. Was that from Naked Guy? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The full body condoms.
Yep. That'll protect you for COVID.
Speaking of, okay. So for those who haven't been in the Discord server for a little bit, I did an announcement in there. What was that? Last weekend?
I think so.
Let's take a look when I announced the schedule. No, it was on Monday. So this past Monday. So what we have been doing, because of the lockdown and everything, and because of the increasing restrictions on what you can and can't and should not do in public, oh my god.
That's-
That's a cute exotic, though.
That that is one. After the one I sent you on the shows, I kind of had to share this one.
Good. Cute cat, though. So,
yeah.
because of everything going on and because of how annoyingly frustrating it's been, myself and a couple of the mods on my Discord server came up with a wonderful idea. And it actually went over quite well this past week in the beginning of it. So, and for the foreseeable future, as a relief during the hard times, there will be a bit of a community get-together going on. Don't worry, no intentional torture this time around. The schedule, as it stands right now, will be it's group watching of shows, movies, and whatnot, and this is the way we have it laid out. Tuesdays we watch an episode of The Mandalorian. Wednesdays we watch a random movie, which requests and suggestions from the regular public are welcome. And then Thursday we watch an episode or two of Star Trek The Next Generation. The start time of all these are 6:30 p.m. Eastern, give or take, depending on when I get in and if I'm available. But that's where the other mods come in, because if for some reason I'm stuck at work, the shows will go on. So that's what we have.
Good.
Yeah, that's what we have
Or-
going on there.
Or we can
Can anybody
torture
get in
ourselves.
contact with team and confirm this?
Uh-oh.
Wow. Which, by the way, I actually messaged team earlier. His son is feeling better.
Well, that's good to hear.
He's still not quite there, though. So,
You mentioned about not torturing us, Jared, but we watched Backstreet Girls. That was torture.
that was not torture. That was disgustingly, epically hilarious.
It was.
I mean, some of the anime that goes on is just wow.
Leon's the one who picked it, too.
Yeah, blame him.
Does this upset anybody?
When it's finally 2020, but you realize that, oh, you know what? Kind of oddly prophetic, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you have to remember the 1920 plague was the Spanish flu that started in 1918.
True.
Yeah. That's where this is gonna be. Oh, trying to see which one that one was.
Yeah,
Cholera.
cholera.
Yeah.
It's a pandemic,
Oh,
recession,
hey,
100
hey.
people out of work, and all the bars are closed. Hey, welcome to the Roaring Twenties.
Yeah.
Oh, NA. No, you don't need to get your own Disney Plus if you don't want to. If you want to join us on watching, set a reminder. And all of the, well, we're doing the Star Trek show, the Thursday show, in the Quarks Bar voice chat. The rest of them, we're in the basic voice chat, so general public can come and join us and watch along and have their say and critique. Because here's the thing, after especially Mandalorian and TNG, we typically end up talking about the episode and comparing it to other aspects of sci-fi lately.
Nice.
Ooh, hey Rodin, are you in the Discord server? If not, join it, and in the basic area, there is a movie suggestions channel. Go ahead and throw that in there so we don't forget. Oh,
Which movie were we talking?
really?
Oh, The Expanse.
Really?
Oh, no.
Really, Vice?
Uh,
Oh, there was a. I have to find it, but there was a sign that it said, "Sorry, we're closed. It's a strip joint."
Nice.
oh,
Icarus,
don't worry, I'll probably find it here soon.
Icarus asks, would you do other stuff like The Expanse? Yes. We're just started randomly, and here's the thing. Mandalorian is only a handful of episodes. If we actually go to watching 2 episodes a thing, or we can watch an episode of The Mandalorian and then The Expanse, or even on Thursdays, an episode of TNG, then The Expanse or something else. We are pretty compliant and flexible on that bit of it. We just started with that because other number of people wanted to see it, The Mandalorian, and actually see what sci-fi can be when it's done right, when it's done well.
Or we had, what was it? We all watched that one episode on Netflix of Love, Death, and Robots.
Yeah, there was that too.
Freaking cat was the weapon.
And then the cats run away and start fucking up in the rafters.
That was funny. Why do you have C4?
Why not?
Oh,
Wow.
Uh,
Wow.
Well, you kind of figure the Raiders jersey.
Yeah, that does give it away. Although I
Oh,
wonder what they're going to do now. Oh, interesting
oh,
thing.
nice.
Interesting thing come when you think about it. So, how many well, Jay, I'm pretty sure you're aware of this one, but how many others have been paying attention to what some of the pro sports leagues have been talking about? No one? No one? So, mainly what I've been hearing lately is Major League Baseball is actually trying to come up with a plan and a way to start their season within the next month and a half.
Wow.
But here's the catch. No fans at the games.
Yep.
No fans at the games, and they're not going to be doing it at the regular stadiums. They're pretty much trying to find a way to utilize the spring training locations, which would end up having a single season complete realignment, if the most recent plan is what they actually end up going with, to where the teams who do their spring training in Florida, that is one league. The teams who do their spring training in Arizona, they're another league. And then they break up into divisions amongst those 2 leagues, and then the playoffs would be similar in a way to what it is now, where you have a couple, your divisional winners, a wild card team or 2, and it would push the World Series to the end of November.
Ooh.
But all games except for the World Series would be played in spring training locations, save for 3 venues. They would still be able to use Chase Field in Arizona, or for those who remember the original name of it, the Bob
The
Bank.
Bob.
Yep, Bank One Ballpark. They would still be able to use Tropicana Field in St. Pete, Tampa, and Florida, Miami Marlins Stadium.
Oh, that's right. They changed it from Florida to Miami now.
Yeah. Anamorphic Mind.
Cheshire's responded.
When does hockey start? We don't know. The only talk has been about Major League Baseball at this point.
They're talking about the NFL now too.
Like, I know that they've talked about the NFL still doing its off-season stuff. Because, yeah, you can do the draft remotely. This is a Steve debacle. Nice.
Oh, I've been watching on Facebook. The Air Force has a channel I've been watching, and they've been doing their weekly graduations. And it's interesting now. Everybody's wearing masks, and they don't handshake anymore. They do elbow bumps when they give out certain awards.
Okay, Mark Beiser, I have to agree with you on this one. This sounds like the answer to the question, how can we make MLB even more dull than it already is?
You know, I love going to a game. I love going to the parks. There's only so much I can watch on,
You know what,
on TV.
You know what make baseball more exciting? Mines.
Random field mines, right? No, you gotta make a few. You gotta make a few of them at bouncing Betties.
Yes.
You mine between the bases and make it much more exciting.
You know, well, not just okay. That would be one way, but here's something else too. And here's the interesting part: if they're doing it in those locations, one of the things that they could end up doing is, because all the games would be televised, that would be the only way to watch the game, is actually through televised, whether over regular TV or streaming. They do that. They could conceivably start playing the first games of the day between 9 and 11 a.m. East Coast down in Florida, and play the Arizona games until they're done about 12 hours later, and literally have baseball going all day long.
Here you go. I remember playing this game.
I remember this. I played this on Nintendo. Base Wars. That's the future of baseball. All the players are behind a screen.
Let's see if I can dig up the old King Griffey screenshots.
Was that a battle baseball game that I saw go across?
Yes, it was.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Base Wars on Nintendo.
I remember that. What was this one?
You know, of all the
Ken
games...
Griffey's.
Oh, I remember this one. Oh my goodness, look at those lips.
You know,
what do you mean I'm out?
So Mark Weiser said, actually going to a game is literally the only way I find it entertaining. I both agree and disagree, because regular season, yeah. I would go to a game and watch a game in person over TV any day. But playoff baseball, I can watch a game when it's actually at that level of something on the line.
How was I not invited into this debate?
Uh-oh.
What'd you find?
In the conspiracy, or I should say the Nevermore Tavern, the Great Monty Python debate.
Oh no.
What is there to debate?
If I remember reading this correctly, the description is is it King Arthur's quest or was it Don Quixote?
Both.
Yeah. This is one I'm interested in actually watching though later.
Oh yeah, I watched that one earlier today.
Hmm?
Oh, yeah, from Leonard French.
Oh, you haven't heard about JW Apostate and Watchtower?
No. What have I missed?
Okay, so here's a brief rundown of it. JW Apostate is someone who's posting video that is taken by one of their family members, supposedly, of Jehovah Witness meetings and things like that. So basically, they're holding a camera or their phone, recording the whole thing, and then sending the file over to JW Apostate, who would upload it to their YouTube channel. Watchtower is the, lack of a better term, the legal arm of the Jehovah Witnesses,
Okay.
and has been filing DMCA takedowns against various people. I wouldn't be surprised if Jimmy started, what is it, Mr. Atheist started posting his own stuff
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
about it. He would probably start getting DMCA takedowns. Not that I would actually wish that upon him, but you know, I could see it happening. Anyways, JW Apostate's responding to all these subpoena requests and everything pro se, so on their own.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the briefs or the letters or whatever you want
responses.
to call them, the responses are enough to make a sailor proud.
Wait, that profanity laced?
Yes.
Well, you should see the last response, what he was saying to the judge.
Yeah, he or she. We don't know for certain.
I use he just in general.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But I'm just giving it the letter in French spin on it, just so that way. But yeah, it's quite the epic storyline if you get a chance to go back and watch them, Jared. That'll make a nice video to listen to on my way into work.
Wait. Now, I know French doesn't like actually saying those words because there was that wonderful, I'm gonna sue the military because the Marines rejected me, jackass.
Oh, I remember that. one.
Yeah. So how was it on part? Was it how much worse than that one was it?
In one of their responses, I think this was one of JW's. JW compared to the Holocaust, and they didn't catch it, and he started reading it. It was at the end of the response. Tactical, who normally screens and takes care of things for him, missed a huge section.
Whoops.
Probably because there was that
I believe
much
it
of
was
it.
with JW Apostate, but I'm not sure because dealing with the
There was
JW's of
someone
the mind that-
earlier who was doing it too, so against the
yeah.
because the Watchtower just lost a case to someone else, like 2-3 months ago.
Yeah, something like that.
So according to Roden in the live chat, Watchtower is in a lawsuit to reveal the identity of a YouTube critic. Would that be that one
Yes,
potentially?
Yeah.
that's
that's
this case.
Wow.
Because previously the other guy was like something on Reddit, but it was a different person.
You know what? If you don't want to take criticism, if you can't take criticism,
It's a major religion. Do you really think they can take criticism?
again, if you can't, well, some of them can. Because think about all the shit that segments of Christianity get, yet you rarely hear about this level of jackassery going on.
JW is still Christian.
They're fringe.
They're the American Christian. What can I say?
Well, it's not even that.
Oh, I found a copyright lawyer. I'm debating on if I'm going to hire him to get me a license or if I'm just going to try and get away with the fair use.
Oh, speaking of, Paramount has yet to respond to my latest petition
Oh,
on
yeah?
that episode of Kanara Tamar where we began reviewing Star Trek 4, which, by the way, next weekend, oof, that'll be a fun
I'm
one.
just bringing popcorn. I'm going to let you talk all the time.
You know,
Oh, Anamorphic Mind sent something in the Discord I just saw.
let's take a look. Let's see what
I'm com-
movie suggestions. Outbreak, Contagion.
Here you go.
Wow. Is someone trying to channel their oh god, what was the character's name? From East Side and Down. Kenny Powers. A photorealistic version? Okay, who?
No. I'm going to drag and drop one in really quick.
Well, no, I'm hearing something in the background, and
Yeah, it's not me.
not me.
No, I've seen that one. That's funny.
Yeah. Speaking of, we actually ended up watching that at one point too.
Good, bad. I'm the guy with the gun.
Yeah. Shop smart. Shop S smart.
You know, there is a smart shop convenience store not far from where I used to live in a different part of the state, and yeah.
Whoops. That one.
Jared, you already responded to this one on Discord, but I think we need to share it with everybody.
My cats could use that door.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
What was my response to that one?
Do you have your oven mitt handy? That's your that was your response was the face palm.
Yeah. Yeah.
This one will get you too.
I've seen that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I remember seeing that headline.
Oh, I've seen that one. That one's funny.
Hey, that's my kind of science project. You can do a lot of stuff with a distillery like that.
I've seen that one.
That's no moon.
And honestly, if you can see it from that vantage point in that size, it's beyond the Roche limit. And sorry, it's gonna crash on your ass.
So, Athens shared this setup on the image dump.
I saw that. That's pretty cool.
So I responded, "Your setup is not complete. Where's the toilet paper?"
Oh god,
This is
that give a Peter Griffin next to it.
Yeah.
Gotta have your butt floss.
Oh, come on. Oh, you don't want to play nice with me now?
No.
Of course not. Ah, yes, I saw that one. Do
Oh,
not.
I just saw that
do
one
not
today.
zoom in. Do not. But yeah, wrong DVD there, Pastor. What you been watching? And yeah, I have the link to join that, but kind of having
I
fun
don't.
here. But at the same time, this is where I might call this one a little bit early and go join over there, because apparently Landon Kurt Knoll is confirmed to be on there.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I always feel out of place when Landon's on there. He's you can talk to him, it's easy, but when they get talking about science, I'm just like, I'm that meme where you see the topic going over the person's head because they totally miss it.
And
Yeah.
all the numbers going by. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not me. That's when I enjoy it the most, because that's my kind of stuff.
Oh, I found another wonderful fashion trend.
Uh-oh. I've seen that one.
I think I saw Geo Strepper post that one somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm afraid I don't know if I could translate that.
Yeah.
Something about government or governor.
That is not far off.
That's true.
Cool.
Made in China.
A lot of it, yeah. There's a breakout of virus in the world. Why are you traveling to Greenland? Plaguing place.
No, I love
Yes. Yes, a lot of people would not get it. Oh, yes, Icarus. I saw that one, too. So, Gayo posted on Twitter, and before he did that, he sent it to me as a message, that he wanted to congratulate the United States for not having had any school shootings in the past few weeks. It's been longer than a few weeks.
Yep.
Come on. I know we're crazy and we're bad, but we're not that bad.
Oh. Oh yeah, it's the Umbrella Corporation.
Hey, they finally found the root cause at the... Uh-huh.
Photographer takes pictures of people before and after telling them they had coronavirus. Up close, 6 feet away.
Hey, you know what? Social distancing.
Why does that look like a bad mashup of Adam Savage, a Chinese person, and Rambo?
No idea.
What the?
Oh yeah, Marty Moose. So this is how it's been getting really interesting at who is actually the decision makers at certain things. The mayor of New York City canceled school for the rest of the year. The state governor, Cuomo, said, no, motherfucker, that's my call to make, and I haven't made it yet. I wonder who's
I don't know why. Most everybody else has. So.
Not really. Out here, it's still up in the air.
Oh wow.
We did here, so.
Yeah, ours are close too. Well, except for the university, that's a different story.
Even our universities are like colleges have closed. They've gone to online classes only. So.
Yeah, that's what all of our in-class students are now online as well. But I work for the online side to begin with, so it doesn't affect me.
We had one that tried to come back, Liberty, so. And of course they had a coronavirus outbreak once they tried to start.
Sure.
Dumbasses.
Oh, Steve's going live.
Yeah, it's that time.
Yeah, what was that weird ass pairing he was talking about a couple weeks ago on Twitter?
What do you mean? The drink
It was-
pairing?
Yeah, it was like a diet soda and
Di-
like
Diet ginger ale and a I don't think
a wine.
yeah, it was a Moscato?
No,
Or yeah, I remember it being ginger ale was something. So it was ginger
Let me
ale and
scroll
something. I
through
can't
his
remember
Twitter
what.
thread. It'll be an hour before I find it. Although I could actually just search within the search.
Yeah. Sounds terrible. It depends if you like the taste of ginger ale or not. I grew up with a really strong and unique flavor of ginger ale that kind of turned me off to it. But there are people who swear by it. Verner's.
Ginger ale is fine as long as it's a dry ginger ale and not a sweet ginger ale.
Yeah, well, and that's part of it. Verner's ginger ale is really fucking strong. Canada Dry, I can stand. Verner's, not so much.
Now more like Canada Dry, Seagram's, the drier ones. So.
Yeah, because they end up being a bit more mellow. And, in my opinion,
Cab Sav.
drinkable.
It was Cab Sav.
Cab Sav. Oh, Cabernet Sauvignon.
Yeah.
And Jackass Dog next door is barking again. Just hate sugar substitute. Yeah, there is that bit to it too. So, now, here's interesting thing. I just got text from the boss that I might have to go to where I spent 18 hours on Thursday and another 7 hours on Friday morning. Might have to go there tomorrow to manufacture and install a cable. Yay.
Oh, fun.
So many streams. I have to clone myself for all of them. Don't worry, Fino. This I'm thinking of calling this one short. I'm just waiting for clarification if I am going to be needed at work in the morning, because if that is the case, then my happy ass needs to get to bed.
Oh, that sucks for Disney.
What?
They're furloughing 43,000 more workers due to the virus.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
people aren't showing up to the parks.
Well, the parks are shut down,
Yeah.
but still, that's gotta suck.
See, this is where I've been, saying from the beginning of it is, if they go full lockdown, full quarantine like they are, the issue isn't going to be the virus. It's the question of how are they going to manage this without a complete economic collapse?
Even libertarians I know are like on board with like, bailouts and basically debt payment delays and stuff, because they're approaching it from the logical standpoint that effectively mandated closings is effectively a taking, and therefore the government has to compensate.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now,
Well-
and that's where I agree with that. But however, and this is the kicker, it's not going to be funded immediately on the front end because of the situation everyone's in. So, what's their plan to pay for it on the back end?
Well, but even the libertarians approach it like what's going to happen is the people that have the most are the ones who are going to take the hardest hit, because they already
Like
have
it
a
should
cushion,
be?
basically.
Like it should be.
So, yeah. So,
I read an article out in California. A landlord who I think owns several apartment buildings is forgiving all rent for the next 2 months. So the people who live there can afford food.
Oh, why would we want to let them eat?
Kitty.
well, you might as well. You can't exactly evict them. I mean, technically you could, but since the courts aren't going to hear the actual eviction cases anytime soon.
Well, that too, and I think it's also. I don't know if it's by state or if it's a federal side. You have to correct me on this. Is some of them have in place if we're under a certain condition, they can't be evicted.
A lot of times it's just the fact that the courts are shut down. They're only taking like extremely important cases, and eviction proceedings aren't important. So
Yeah.
they get back burner until
Whenever.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, what's this?
Wow. Well, yeah, they were the first ones to start selling out of the shit. Literally.
World War III. Yep.
Mid-January.
There's some that I
World War.
there's some that I know there's some that I've known that have been playing with where they might have like clauses in there where they can basically evict themselves, but they're quickly discovering the clauses don't mean shit because the sheriff's department doesn't give a shit what's in the contract.
Okay, that one's good.
Oh, saving that.
Idiot.
Oh.
In case masks are out of stock. My mom sent me something like that. It was funny. It was someone had a face mask on, and then they gave one to the horse, and it was a brawl.
Now we know that it's not real, that it's doctored, but still. Wow.
Oh,
Wuhan clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
What? Out of washer. Oh my goodness.
You know what, though?
it's still probably better for you.
Oh my goodness.
The eyes are just, when you cover the Mona Lisa's mouth like that, it just makes her eyes look more like a bitch.
Is this supposed to be Godless Iowan?
I don't know.
Kind of looks like it. It's kind of scary.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Okay.
Oh,
That's not-
yeah, yep. Good call. No. Now that, on the other hand,
But still.
yeah.
Apparently it's a skincare company.
Yeah, they all start out kind of benign. Does anybody think we will go to war with China after the dust settles? I think the world will want a bit of revenge. You know, with the shenanigans that China was pulling before all of this in the South China Sea, I wouldn't be surprised. And this here is the most insanely relevant advice that could be given right now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, rodent no last name. My skin has been absorbing so much soap and sanitizer that when I pee, I clean the toilet.
Nice.
Here you go.
Get you.
Yeah. You know what? I think Icarus is right. Now, correct us if we're wrong, but wasn't the Umbrella Corp a skincare company as well initially?
Yes.
Thought so. Did you hear the real cause for the TP shortage? Saw a clip today where a journalist looked into it. I'm thinking idiocy, but what you find out, Fino? Wow, that is saying something, Mark. I've absorbed more alcohol through my skin this month than I've drank. Wow. Turns out that the makers of private TP that is sold in supermarkets are different from ones that make industrial. Huh. Well, yeah, your difference between your high-end commercial versus the industrial crap single ply.
Yeah, single ply.
It's not bad until it's single ply with 40 grit sandpaper.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Let's see.
That's how you do it in the original Klingon.
Let's see.
Oh, did I post?
I remember seeing one. I can't remember where it's at, but I remember seeing a meme where it was like, toilet paper sold out, but sandpaper isn't, and it was a picture of Thanos then. And what did it say? Because it was a paraphrase of one of his lines, so I'm trying to remember which one it was.
Yeah,
So-
what it was. I got the picture here. It says, "You haven't truly experienced toilet paper until you've enjoyed it in the original Klingon."
Have any of you heard about the mass graves in New York?
No.
I think I've seen pictures of it.
Wait, that huh?
Viva Frey.
I didn't know. I must have missed that one.
Okay. I'm gonna share this with you guys.
Oh yeah, I saw the pictures. I didn't watch the video.
So this is drone footage.
Yeah.
Oh, he came out and said, "Oh, does he have the actual tweet here? Here we go." Oh, come on, you bastard!
They've begun a. Uh-huh. I didn't.
I'll get you the link so you can actually watch the video, and it'll make more sense.
I kind of have my doubts, but at the same time,
Okay, do you want the TLDR?
yeah.
This is Hart's Island in New York,
Mm-hmm.
formerly a penitentiary island, now is being turned over to Parks and Recs, and they're still doing the mass graves because what else are they going to use the island for at this point?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Well, part of what this is at the same time this is being done and the drone footage is shot.
Mm-hmm.
They also, the New York chief medical examiner, chief coroner, came out and said that they're no longer going to hold bodies for 30 days. They're going to hold them for 14 days before burying them. So it's a mixture of fake news like this from a actual reporter. Let's see here. Well, I don't know if you can count the Examiner as real reporting, but But it's basically this is my tweet yesterday about or this morning about Viva Frey actually talking about what I've been telling people to do for a long time about reading the media or listening to the news. Get more than one source and not the same side of the.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that's where initially I wasn't discounting it, just I have my doubts. What other information is there?
Here you go.
Yeah. ML2 now. They announced they would bury bodies provisionally till after the crisis. Then they can be reinterned by the families. Just did not know it
Yeah.
already went into. Ah. Yeah. So. Technically, it would be a mass grave then at that point, and by the strictest definition, but at the same time, not in the way some people are trying to portray it as.
Yes, and anybody and everybody that has an issue with POTUS has tried to make it out to be this was his decision, yada 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 yada, and it's like
No, that's a
no.
state level decision.
Don't yet.
All right.
All right.
Well, so this has been quite the time, and I'm expecting to have to work in the morning at this point now, based on lack of reply at this point. So, wait, you really need 21 minutes to go through that?
No.
It was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3.
No. The one next to it.
Oh! Yeah, I had a feeling Akkad was going to jump all over that one. And, by the way, Adele, what do you think of that equality now?
I have not actually been following it, so I'm quite interested.
So Adele's net worth is quite a lot.
Yes,
She is getting divorced.
obviously.
In the divorce judgment, she is to pay alimony equivalent to 70% of her net worth to her ex-husband.
Ouch.
70%?
Yeah. If the numbers hold from what I saw on the last reporting, he is getting the majority of her net worth at this point. I didn't get to look into any justification given for it. Just those are the initial reporting numbers. I doubt it will stay at that level, but it's kind of funny to see the tables turned from a gender standpoint in that situation, and it be done like that.
Maybe it'll go away to Florida.
Well, I think I have the best soundbite for that story.
Interesting.
Because when when women start to have paying alimony in Florida abolished it. So.
Yeah, it will be
It's funny how that works.
fascinating what the ultimate fallout is going to be here, because yeah, oof.
Yeah.
Like, you would expect some sort of rarely are those figures actually 50-50. Rarely is it actually at that level. There's generally some justification given for an adjustment to it off of there in one way or another. And people get, especially when you have that much money and that high of a net worth, there is some really funky accounting that goes on. So it'll be. I'm curious to see what the end result is actually going to end up being, because I doubt it's going to be up at that level. Because she's going to appeal it. There's going to be an appeal for.
To me, that just seems ridiculous. So
Yeah.
it has nothing to do with the fact that she's female. It's just, if it was the other way around, I would think
It would still be ridiculous, but it would be less. I will admit, it would be a little less shocking if it was the other way around. If it was, the gender roles were a more traditional archetype in that aspect.
Nobody would be batting an eye at it.
But,
if it
a
was
lot
the
of
other way
people want
around.
it. It probably wouldn't have even made the news. But the fact that it was
Oh, it would
Adele,
make the news. It would make the news. It would just be like, so and so's wife gets this much in the divorce, and that's about it. It would be a footnote, at best.
yeah, but not a major article like it has been.
Yeah. This will be interesting to talk about now. By the way, I hate you, Comcast, even though I set up the payment for my bill to come out yesterday. I'm broke. I was, because I couldn't sleep, I was sitting there thumbing through Amazon. I was like, I need to buy that backup battery. I should go buy that now while I'm thinking about it. I have money. Yay. Because I have like $113 left of an Amazon gift card on there.
Yep.
So it's like, paying $40-50 out of it. But I didn't do it, so I woke up this morning, checked my bank account. Good thing I didn't do that.
Oh, and Marty Moose points out very accurately, Jeff Bezos had to pay billions to his ex, who was just a housewife.
Yeah.
To
But
be fair, I was looking up some stuff on the Adele thing real quickly, and
Yeah.
Like the actual settlement's sealed, so no one actually knows what the payouts are.
yeah.
So that is nothing but rumor that you're hearing there.
Well, yeah, that's where I was like, I heard that, and it gave me reason to laugh, but I had a feeling it wasn't going to actually be solidified at that type of disparity. But also at the same thing, Bezos had to pay billions, yes. However, what is Bezos's net worth?
Yeah.
No.
I figured this is a good video to end the show on.
Okay.
Oh, the exotics.
Yeah, I'm playing with my kitten right now. She's playing fetch. I throw a milk ring into the kitchen. She'll go get it and bring it back to me. That's your baby girl. Where is your toy? Out.
Gotta give you guys a little bit of the sound.
Ooh, you know what, Leon? Go ahead and put that in topic suggestions and pin it, because yes, that will be that will be epic to talk about next week. So for those on the panel and those listening after, this will be a fun one. Can we get a funny moments in the military that I can't get shit for anymore next week? Think about the things that we saw or did that at the time we couldn't say, couldn't take credit for, but now, hey, they can't punish us now for it.
Yep.
I was on a boomer.
Also, screw ups, basically.
Not necessarily your own screw ups, but shit that you pulled that you may have gotten away with. Because we're talking pranks, we're talking what have you. But
I got a good one. I'll tell it next week, but yeah.
Yeah, so go ahead. And because honestly, I'll say this now. You, Main Gun, I know you have at least a couple of them that are going to be worth it. Simply because just that mentality, being on the tank crew and directly with the infantry like that, Oh, the fucked up shit that happened. I'm looking to you there, buddy. Oh, and yeah, if you want a primer, look up the channel Vet TV and look at the clips of their alternate platform material that they do. Tip of the iceberg. Yeah. Okay, you might have a point there, but I know better. I know better. I worked with enough Marines long enough to know something always happened. There was always that one jackass. But with that, I'm going to call it a night. Head to bed because I have a feeling I'm going to need to be at work between 7 and 8 in the morning. So I need to get my happy ass to bed. That way I can actually work safely. But now, knowing my luck, I do that, I won't have to work tomorrow, and it'll just completely throw off my schedule anyways. Although it would actually put me back onto a normal-ish schedule. And what fucking fun is that?
Yeah.
With that, calling it a night. This is going to be fun. There are other streams going on. Be sure to go ahead and make your presence known there, everyone. There's plenty of good stuff going on. But in the meantime, enjoy. If you're not on the Discord, go ahead and join because, like I said, to those who may have missed it earlier, we're having a couple of random virtual get-togethers Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday each night going forward, where we're just kicking back watching pretty much whatever comes to mind. But just be warned, some of the stuff gets weird, like really weird,
Backstreet Girls,
but hilariously weird. So, that calling it adieu. We will see you all in less than a week.
Mm-hmm.
And that interesting got there just in fucking time.